Welcome back. Today is a Sweet 16 preview special for the 2019 NCAA men's basketball bracket. The tournament so far has been dominated by the lower seeds. Which number one seed will lose first? This is D-Light's Insight. Before we start, make sure you check out the link in the description below. It's from the NCAA, and it's about the last perfect bracket remaining this year. It's the longest any brackets remain perfect, and is a good read if you're into that type of information. Also, while you're down there, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now let's see who I believe will advance on to the next round. We start in the West region, where the games will be played in Anaheim, California. First matchup is number 1 Gonzaga versus number 4 Florida State. This game is the opening round game of the Sweet 16, and it should be a good one. Both of these teams have tons of size and athleticism. Currently, Vegas has Gonzaga favored by 7.5. The pick is Florida State. I like how deep this Florida State team is. They're going to use their subs, their deep bench, and they're going to turn up that pressure and cause Gonzaga to run out of gas in the end. Next up, we have number 3 Texas Tech versus number 2 Michigan. This is a battle of two great defenses, but the key to this game is which one of these offenses can step up and make a crucial shot from the outside. Both of these teams have breezed through the tournament so far, and Vegas sees Michigan as a slight favorite. The pick is Texas Tech. Tech has a suffocating defense, ranked number 1 in the nation. Along with that defense, they have the best player on the court in Jarrett Culver. I see Tech as winning this game. Now let's move to the South region, where the games will be played in Louisville, Kentucky. The first Sweet 16 matchup in this region is number 3 Purdue versus number 2 Tennessee. Tennessee has scraped by the first 2 games of the tournament, while Purdue is coming off a domination of defending champ Villanova. Current odds have Tennessee as a slight favorite. The pick is Tennessee. Although they have survived 2 very close games, 2 which they easily could have lost, they have too much talent for Purdue to keep up. And the game is in Kentucky, which is almost a home game for the Volunteers. Next game of the night is number 1 Virginia versus number 12 Oregon. Oregon is the highest seeded team left in the tournament at 12, but arguably one of the hottest teams still in the tournament. Both of these teams love to play a defensive style, controlled tempo type of game. Currently, Virginia is favored by 8.5. The pick is Virginia. This team got over that first round hurdle that's been haunting them all year. They also have enough talent to compete with anybody in the nation. Now, this game will be a race to 60 points. So if it's offense you're looking for, it's probably not going to be in this game. For the Friday slate of games, we start in the East bracket with the games in Washington, D.C. Number 3 LSU versus number 2 Michigan State. LSU won their first 2 games with key plays in the final minute, while Michigan State struggled early on with 15-seeded Bradley. Now both these teams have great guards, so the key to this game is which one of these big men can step up and help their team win. Currently, Michigan State is favored by 6. The pick is Michigan State. Winston is one of the best point guards in the nation and playing at an exceptional level. To me, the defense of the Spartans is going to startle the Tigers, who like to get out and run and not used to playing a physical style game. Next in the East, we have number 1 Duke versus number 4 Virginia Tech. Now, unless you've been hiding under a rock the past couple days, you know how close Duke was to being upset by UCF. Now, does this mean Duke is in a position to be upset? Currently, Vegas has Duke as a 7.5 point favorite. The pick is Duke. Duke avoided that upset and now have a clear path to the Elite 8. Although Virginia Tech did beat Duke during the regular season, that was without Zion Williamson, and it was at Virginia Tech. On a neutral court, with the fully loaded Duke roster, I expect Duke to win. The final region is the Midwest region, with games being played in Kansas City, Missouri. The region kicks off with number 1 North Carolina versus number 5 Auburn. Both of these teams have looked incredible the past couple of weeks, and this game looks like it's going to have a ton of scoring. Currently, North Carolina is favored by 5. The pick is North Carolina. North Carolina looked like the most complete team inside and out over the first weekend of the tournament. Now, Auburn does have the potential to light it up from the outside. I just don't think they have enough defense to stop North Carolina enough. Final game of the Sweet 16, number 3 Houston versus number 2 Kentucky. Houston might not be a household name to most, but they have had an impressive year. The key to this game, though, is the health of P.J. Washington for Kentucky. He missed the prior 2 games, and his status for this week's games is unknown. Current odds has Kentucky as a 2.5 point favorite, which to me means he's more than likely not going to play. The pick is Kentucky. Kentucky has too much talent to let one player's absence kill their tournament hopes. Houston will need a lot of shots to fall to have any chance at upsetting Kentucky. So there you have it, my Sweet 16 preview. Make sure you like the video, subscribe down below, or click the logo in the center of the screen. Also, turn on those notifications. We are going to do this again for the Elite 8 and the Final 4, and you don't want to miss out. If you want to see how my brackets compared so far, make sure you watch the video above. Thanks for watching.